All right. Normally, when people go on a diet or they try to lose weight, um, one of the biggest challenges is the mental aspect of the game. It's less to do with physical. See, because physical, you might feel hunger pangs, which is very normal. We all feel hungry. But it's more got to do mentally. Because what happens is mentally, many people, they give up. They give up before they even start, And many people say, oh no man, if I try, I'm going to fail and all that. So in this video, I'll give you a couple of fears that I have, including how I'm overcoming those fears, the mental game of losing weight. And if any one of you is, afraid to get into this journey or afraid of failing, we do have the fear of failing. So maybe this might help you. Okay, see, first things first. Understand this much, like I'm a guy just like you. I have the same temptations, same feelings, same distractions. And I'm not a guy with very strong self-control. Seriously, I have always loved food. I see some people on YouTube when they go on a diet. I'll not eat sugar for 1 month. I'll not eat donuts. I'll not eat sweets. There are some people who have even done for, I think, 1 year. I really don't have that kind of self-control. Sometimes even for 1 day, 2 day, I struggle, man. I really, really struggle. So understand right off the bat, there's nothing overly great about me. But I'll tell you how do I manage to overcome this. So the first thing is, remember, we all are built more or less in the same way. We all feel the same emotions of, hunger and weakness and tired. Like today, I was feeling very tired and very weak, so I just went to sleep for 1 hour. Okay. The second thing is, I think fear in itself is one of the biggest limiting beliefs that we have. We don't want to fail. And when we fail, it makes us look very bad. In fact, I think the first thing that makes us look bad is if we fail, for example, we say, sheesh man, forget it. I'm going to stop this once and for all. And then we tend to have a low self-esteem. Oh, he can do it, I can't do it, man. And I'll tell you, we will fail. All of us, we tend to fail. So what is the secret over there? The secret is, yes, you will fail, but don't stay down. Like if let's say you're running, you fall down. Don't stay down and just say, oh shit, I fell down. Get up, it's okay. Get back up, dust yourself and try again. So if you failed with the diet, give yourself a day's break. Next day, try again. Maybe modify the diet a little bit easier, make some corrections. Don't be so strict. Maybe the food was not tasty. Maybe there was too much temptation in the house. So, work on it. It's okay to fail, so don't have the fear. Because as long as, see, fear will never go. Fear will always be there. Whether you're a fighter, whether you're trying something new. But utilize the fear. Understand fear is part of you. It's your friend. So use this fear as feedback to improve. The next point that people feel discouraged to do a diet is the duration, number of days. Like for example, now I have told myself I'll do 40 days, 40. Now, understand this much, that 40 days sounds a lot, and it is a lot. In fact, what is the most surprising thing for me? When I did it last year, from September onwards, I had decided I'll do it for a few days. The goal was to do it for 4 months, but I really didn't think I would survive even 4 days. I'm telling you honestly. Even though I told myself and I announced it online, I'll do 4 months. September, October, November, December. I didn't think I would survive 4 days also. Even my wife, she's like, nah, you're not going to do it, because I tried many times before. However, why I succeeded is I made it easy, and I just took it one day at a time. Every day, say, okay, I did this today, let's see tomorrow. And if in case, let's say on day 6 or day 7, I felt tempted to eat a chocolate and I did eat, I would say, fine, I failed, I didn't succeed, but it's okay. I'll do it again. Let me try another 4, 5, 6 days. And then what I realized, that one day that I failed or I cheated, it was not a big deal. In fact, I recommend that when you go for your diet or whatever you do, give yourself one day a little bit of cheat. Allow yourself a little bit of luxury. Otherwise, you can't do it long term. And remember, for anything to work, longevity is important. The next point, the biggest one, I think, is hunger. Hunger itself, that feeling of hunger, that majority of us give up when we feel hungry. Now, here's the funny thing, and I myself didn't realize this until I saw the video that told where these Dr. Ekberg and one other doctor, I'll put the names below. I follow their channel, Ekberg and Edberg or something. These guys, what they said beautifully, they support ketogenic diet. So, Dr. Sten Ekberg, Sten, he's a decathlon Olympic athlete. And Dr. Edberg or something, he's also another doctor. Both support intermittent fasting and ketogenic diet. So what they said is hunger is just a feeling. Even there's one another bearded doctor, Indian guy who's based Trillion Foundation or something like that. He says, they all say, and Dr. Jason Fong, hunger is just a feeling. And that feeling will be there for some time. And that feeling comes because of habit. Because whenever you're hungry, you keep popping things in your mouth. So the body says, anytime I show a little bit of hunger, he'll pop something. So the first few days or the first few times when you do it, it's very tough because you're so used to, I'm hungry, I'll eat something. So you get away with that. You destroy that uncomfortable feeling. But now when you're hungry, you're saying, no, I'll control myself. So there you go, crazy, it drives you mad. In fact, my wife, if she does not eat, she gets very angry, very irritated. And sometimes she even tells me that she feels weak and she feels, all these theories, acidic, and she feels she has to go to the hospital and all that drama. I know for a fact if she would be doing something else, okay, she would totally forget about it. That is why if you actually look, my wife is from the village. Let's assume she was in the field doing work and it's maybe 5 kilometers away from home. If she's hungry, she can't, say, I'm going to get angry. And we have enough and more fat in our body. So what these doctors said is when it's hungry, just get busy doing something else. Or just keep yourself busy or even go to sleep, lie down, take a nap. And lo and behold, it just vanishes. Because the body realizes, I told this guy I'm so hungry, he's not giving me anything. Okay, chal, forget it. Let's be busy with the fat that is there, the energy that is there. In fact, when you sleep, most of us tend to sleep when you're hungry. But only because of habit, we get up in the middle of the night to snack, and that's all habit. But if there was nothing to eat, you'd put yourself to sleep, right? And this was a habit I had to develop. And lo and behold, in that 4 months where I focused on, disciplining myself, I was shocked to know that yes, you do feel hungry, but after some time, that hunger, that feeling goes away. And then you continue with your day. And yes, there are techniques also of how to get rid of the hunger, from having 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar with warm water, or having black coffee or coffee with butter. That really helps because it contains no carbs, no sugar. So yeah, hunger is another thing. Then I think another point that prevents you mentally from going on a diet is we think, oh, this delicious food, I'll not be able to eat it anymore. And that really messes with your head, you know. Just imagine, you know, when you see a burger, when you see French fries, when you see anything that is tasty, you want to eat it, right? And then we think, oh, I'll eat it today, I'll start diet tomorrow. You know, I had to remind myself that this delicious food that I'm not eating right now will still be there after a week, after a month. It'll still be there, it's not going anywhere. And I had to train my mind to actually believe that. I know it sounds funny, but today I know if I want a chocolate, even a chocolate on special promotion or price, I can always buy it later. It's not running away. I'm not going to die. So delicious food, whatever it is, sometimes what I do is I make a list of all the food that I'm tempted to eat. I make a big long list and I tell myself, as a reward, once a week I'll get to eat this, and there you enjoy it much more. It can be pizza, it can be anything. And remember, once a week if you eat, nothing is going to happen. And I think the final drawback that you tend to face is having weak willpower. Okay, so the solution over there is don't do anything to the extreme. When you're doing something, do it in moderation. Like for example, if you have never fasted in your life and all of a sudden you tell yourself, I'm not going to eat for 24 hours, you'll go mad. So in fact, don't do 24 hours, don't do 16 hours fasting, don't do 12 hours fasting, don't even do 8. Just skip breakfast or postpone it. So if you had breakfast at 8, just tell yourself, today I will not have breakfast at 8, I'll eat breakfast at 10 o'clock. So that's doable, right? And then after you get used to eating breakfast at 10, then say I'll eat breakfast at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, that is during lunchtime. And slowly, as you start reaching a new threshold, as you reach a new threshold, you will, gain more confidence, and eventually you'll say, okay, fine, nothing happened to me, I did not die by not eating at 8, I can eat at 10. Then once you start eating at 10, say, okay, I'll eat at 12. Then very soon the body understands nothing is going to happen. So now comes the next part, is what strategies have I used to succeed. What I'll do is I'll make another video and you check that video out. I'll put the link down below so that you can check this video and find out what are the strategies I've used to succeed and overcome my weaknesses. If you have any questions with regards to my diet, feel free to comment down below. It's me signing off. Take care.